Oh, hello. I need to... What do I need to do? Oh, I need to log on to my alt. Um... Damn, maybe I can't do Zeo today. I forgot to log on to my alt. No, we'll do Zeo tomorrow. I forgot to log on to my alt, so it's gonna take a while for it to show up. Which thumbnail? I don't even... Is it my stream thumbnail? Oh yeah, it just auto... I think it auto uses whatever my banner is until I think it auto uses my banner until, like, it has something to pull from the stream. So it's pretty funny whenever I actually start out. Yeah, you see, now it's pulling the arena. It is kind of nice having the banner there for a bit, though. I need to trim the woo-wah section out of out of the last, like, entire portion of my last stream. The entire last portion is just Wuthering Waves. It's fine, we can just leave it. It's the end. Okay, let's log on to Chubby Boomer real quick just so it starts showing up. Do I kill any of these? Okay, what's the worst that could happen, right? Ross is not geared. What is RB missing? RB's missing Windrider. It's fine, we win these. Probably. We in fact do win those. Yeah, we don't win those. I have to kill Zeo. And then after I kill Zeo, damn, they do kind of make you push story, huh? Okay, we logged on to Chubby Boomer. I'll try refreshing for it in a bit. First up... Well, first up I should use some of my stamina. I guess this is my first time logging on the Chubby Boomer this week. 800 Sky Stones. I need to start running Eulogy on this thing. I burnt all of my gold on Boomer doing really dumb things, and now I have no gold. Well, while I'm here, I guess... Yeah, I have no gold on this entire account. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Chubby Boomer needs gold. Chubby Boomer also needs to request guilty. I completely forgot to do my last two flags. Lost like 20 mystics of that. World boss, world boss. Ooh. Today's Tuesday. I keep on thinking it's like Wednesday. Hey Pandora, how's it going? I keep thinking it's Wednesday. That's why I was so confused the entire day where the patch notes were. I was just like, aren't we supposed to have patch notes today? Why have I heard nothing?
새로운 훈련생인가? 인사하지. 나는 카밀라 메넬. 기사단의 교관을 맡고 있어.
That is a long voice line. She's still talking. I actually do have to start crafting gear eventually, just because I'm running out of gear. This week is the molas. I'll probably use all my carrots on molas this week. All my carrots on mola and then normal carrots on artifact charms. I should spend some leaves though. I should burn some leaves. I haven't even been like playing this account in the morning, so I only get to play a little bit at night. I should have burned some leaves. First though, the real content, Hall of Trials. That's where it's at. You got shafted on molas too? There was somebody else here who got shafted on molas. Unfortunate. You really hate to see it. The thing is there's so many people saving for the reset stone chest, me included. Everybody is getting shafted on the reset stone chest. The odds are so low. It's like this, like it's not the odds. It's like because when you hit molas, you hit like a bunch of molas. When you hit a reset stone, it's one reset stone. It just looks so much worse. Wow, that is depressing. That's 2 whole units plus 15 right there. Let me see if these guys are still geared. The duality of man. Half the carrots, double the molas. Yeah, I mean, that's the RNG chest for you. I forgot what the EV was for molas again. I have it on my spreadsheet somewhere. I guess farming on Boomer's not the worst thing, because I also get some... Unless I get some selectors out of it if I actually farm in this account a little bit. But I don't want to juggle 3 accounts, man. I'm barely handling 2 right now. Okay, these idiots are all still geared. My Sacred S3 is also not molded, so I'm missing some damage. Tywin, I think Blue Tywin is super niche. Like, he's a unit that you build once you have, like, all of your core stuff. And even then, he might just be a unit you never build. He's one of those units, unfortunately. Yeah, Mord is definitely very annoying. Okay, I guess I kind of want to get this out of the way, but the problem is if I do this, then I'm going to lag a lot. It's going to lag my game. Okay, let's just do it. What do you mean my hero inventory is full? This happens every single time. Why is my hero inventory perpetually full? Hero. Oh! Shit, I completely forgot to respond to that guy. There was somebody who asked me a question, but I forgot to respond to him. Give me a second. You can get the last 3 prints in on history mutation missions. There we go. Almost forgot to respond to that guy. I mean, I did forget. I just remembered. Let's see who can imprint. Is there any 4-star I have a bunch of? I don't have any Terriers? That kind of sucks. I want to see my summon storage, see what I got in here. Oh, I have a lot of things in here, wow. I have a Genua?
해풀잡이는
Hmm.
머리끝부터 발끝까지.
Yeah, the Genua was just sitting there. I'm like, oh. I mean, I guess. You're supposed to leave them at SS, right? If you're fusing a 4-star to save for an ML form later, you leave it at SS? Wonder if I have any on Boomer, so I can check. Hello, Kaito. SS sounds right. I mean, SS just sounds right. Okay. That's just something I wanted to confirm real quick. Is my only Armin? Barunka? I mean, I think Barunka is mostly going to be an RTA unit. Because you can use her in Arena, but a lot of it is like them not being able to target stuff, which you can already manipulate targeting pretty easily in Arena. So unless you're running something where it's like you're specifically abusing the fact that you have units that would otherwise be vulnerable, then I feel like you're kind of wasting Barunka. I haven't tried her. Like I haven't tried her out yet. I just don't think she fits into any of my teams. More Wandas. There we go. Now our inventory's not full anymore. All right. Let's see if I remember. Let's. Do I need to do a run? Okay, I feel like surely I can just figure it out first try.
어두운 건 싫어. 불이 있어. 무서워.
Similar to last time, the main issue with this team is just going to be surviving. But so long as we can survive all 3 phases, we're guaranteed an SSS+. Also, again, with my speeds, I have to spam Break S1 just to get the hits in. One difference with last time is because we have 2 debuffs on Loka S3 and 2 debuffs on Sigurd S2, it's a bit easier to tune 2 units instead of tuning 3 to all go in the pre-break phase. We also have no AoEs except for Tama, which is pretty bad for our... Yeah, she cuts, just making sure. It's pretty bad for our damage, but again, it doesn't really matter. As long as we enter all 3 break phases, we'll have enough for SSS+. So here we have to check, is Sigrid going to take her turn before Yukine? Probably not, so we'll just press S1. This ends up working out, because now we can press Tamara in S3.
명령에 따르겠습니다. 복종하라.
That's our first two debuffs.
되겠지? 난
And here's 3 and 4. We can use our first AoE.
쓸데없는 짓을 하는 진심을
Get Freak's turn.
음,
Loka,
이런 거
for S2, you can also use this.
나로 지켜보는
You
거
push Sigurd up if you ever need to, or just to skip a turn.
어둠 속으로 사라지시죠.
And one thing is, honestly, I'm going to use S1 here, but because all we really care about is surviving, and our damage is pretty low in the first place, you should generally be prioritizing just healing over
수 있을
min-maxing for damage.
테이라님을 위해서
So even though I could AoE here, it's going to be more important for me to press S2 just for the healing on Brieg, just so that he doesn't die, hopefully.
사라져 주십시오.
절망에 처추하는
어떻게든 되겠지?
Might as well accept the free damage when it is available, though. And then you can pop Idol again, just for more sustain.
쓸데없는 짓을 하는
이번엔 잘해야 하는데.
명령에 따르겠습니다.
나도 할 수 있어.
반항은 이게 전부인가?
And we can afford the S2 here. Since we have all of the CR push from Tamarin's Idol form, we're definitely going to be able to get enough hits in.
난 이런 거 별로야.
You can see our damage is a bit lower than last time, it's just because we need to actually heal with Tama at some point, and the lack of AoEs from our debuffer makes it so we have less opportunities to actually stack up.
어떻게든 되겠지?
적에게 관용은 필요해.
무서워. 랄랄라. 보여줄까?
쓸데없는 짓을 하는
And also, last time I didn't use S3, but there's really no reason to not use S3. It doesn't matter because it's just one debuff, and Loka and Sacred both do too,
무섭구나.
but you might as well.
공감하면 안 돼. 저
명령에 따르겠습니다. 방해는 제거합니다.
이번엔 잘해야 하는데. 난 한 놈만 노려. 기절할 것 같아. 내 노래는
Cleanse off the burns real quick.
반항은 이게 죄가 되어
내 무대야.
And I'm just gonna use this for healing. We want to make sure we're able to survive phase 3. Without any AoEs, there's no chance that we're able to clear this phase properly anyways. So I'm pretty much gonna sacrifice all my damage in this phase just to try and clear
맡겨주세요.
phase 3.
절망에 처추하는
명령에 따르겠습니다.
We do have a lot of debuffs. Even with the full death pen, it doesn't really do that much.
할 수 있을까?
적에게 관용은 필요해.
제 노래를 들어요. 신사숙녀 여러분.
당신의 뜻대로.
지금 기분이 어때? 난 이런 거 별로야.
반항은 이게 전부인가?
무서워. 할 수 있을까? 이런 건 싫어.
Loka going before Yufine is very good there. I think she would have died otherwise.
진심을 다해야 이겠지.
공감하면 안 돼. 저리 가세요.
The hardest part is definitely Loka trying to survive, I think. Her bulk is just so low being a non-specialty change 3-star. Again, because we don't care about damage, I'm just going to pop Idol early here. Just for the cleanse.
반항은
And I'm going to push up
이런
the
일은
grit
자주
here,
없지만
절망을
just so that she'll go right as the debuff phase starts.
명령에 따르겠습니다. 어둠 속으로 사라지시죠.
난 이런 거 별로.
And we are into the break phase.
적에게 관용은 필요 없지. 정령왕 힘은
Skip a turn. And I actually can't afford to use the S1 here. It's the final break phase. We're under no threat of dying at this point.
할수 있을까? 너를 지켜보는 걸까?
모두 당신의 뜻대로.
Use S2.
반항은 이게 전부인가?
Might as well S3.
무의미한 가락을 거둘 수. 네 가치는 사라질 뿐이야.
기절할 것 같아. 제 노래는 들어주세요. 어떻게든 되겠지?
무섭구나.
다음에 등장.
And might as well AoE. We can see how much damage the Cigarette F3 is gonna do. It's probably not that much, it's only 2 stacks, but
여기까지.
we already hit SSS plus. And hopefully this ends in the top
이번엔 잘해.
10%. Not sure how low the cutoff is on that.
쓸데없는 짓을 하는 거.
어두운 건 싫어. 나 불을 보고 있어.
As usual, just clearing the 3 break phases gets you a free SSS plus. It's still pretty early on in the week. This is definitely not within the top 5%, but hopefully by the end of the week this will be within the top 10% at least. And if you want to do more runs with this team, you definitely can. Like, these missions are all done now. Only my free 5-star ticket. Fenris, useless. And if I just do one more run pretty much, because these just ask for you to, well, get SSS plus and also clear all of the mechanics. Doing that would, or doing the run we just did, would clear all of these missions as well, and you'll be completely done with the All of Trials challenges. Okay, top 100 video, either tomorrow or the day after. I finished the auto team already. I just need to get something and then I'll upload it. And then the top 100 video is probably tomorrow or the day after. I mean, okay, I might as well do that again and just get the... Oh, Rex, I hit Fenris. Okay, go into storage, Fenris. That's the slot Ice X bed? No, you just use Fene. I was never a Fenris believer in the first place, just because... What's wrong, Farina? Why are you saying, oh no? My problem with Fenris was always that if you dual attack in, like, before your DPS naturally takes their turn, you just end up, like, not taking your turn until Tamarin gets S3. I always use Ram instead. But now you just use Fene, so... This account does lack Fene, so maybe I'll build Fenris, but... Yeah. Because I tried doing Sid, right? Because Sid can also just one-shot Ice Expedition, but the problem is always just... If you dual attack, you get sent so far back. And, like, the odds of you dual attacking in your first 2 turns are pretty high. Like, it's what, you Brieg S1 and you Tamarin S1? It's pretty high chance that you dual attack. RAM pretty much just like instantly fixed all of the issues I had with all of my issues with whatchamacallit, with Ice Expedition. The RAM is like, Fenris had his spot for all of one day before I realized we could just use Fennec. Because Ram is like collab, right? Can't really get her. Ram does have a funny thing where if your Ram is too fast, because Loka S2 pushes based on your CR. I think if your Ram is too fast, she's gonna start the fight at 36%. So if you're 36%, you don't get pushed enough. Kind of funny when that happens. I had to slow her down a little bit.
이 거리의 주인을 확실히 알게 해주지.
You can still use Loka. I know some people use Loka, other people are using Inos. I might roll this. We'll do a little bit. Magaraha's Tome. That's what I'm here for, baby. Oh. Okay, well we hit a spark.
난 또 다른 라치야.
That's not a bad pickup either. Okay, I'm good with that. Ooh. RNL. But we actually hit a 5-star. Night Tywin. Oh, Deep Brig. Elson. Unlimited Elson works.
우리에게 지는 건 영광으로 알라고.
I would save the compy. I mean, okay, ML Brig is probably very, very, very far out. But
수치.
it's ML Brig is very far out, but it's also like a PvE unit, right? I feel like you don't really need to imprint your PvE units.
너의 힘을
Yeah, I hate crafting too. I haven't crafted gear in so long.
빛보다 빨리 달릴 준비됐어?
Same thing with Tamarin, yeah. Okay, that unit is useless. Proud owner of 50 Briegs, congratulations.
끝을 모르는 사막의 힘. 우리의 곁에 있어.
Why did I get pinged? Who pinged me? Jamal Furious sucks. Unfortunate. Oh, I completely forgot to do the part where I go over the stats. Abandoned zone? What is that? So this is the second rotation for Rampaging Abyssal Euphide, and our score is a little bit lower due to the new restriction where we can't use Moonlight Heroes. For anybody unfamiliar, it's just every single 2 weeks the rotation will change. Each boss stays around for either 2 or 3 weeks. It's only been 2 weeks. Wait, 2 rotations. Shit! Okay, let me type some stuff out. This is the SSS Plus free-to-play teams for the second rotation. Each 12 Trials boss has 2 to 3 rotations, and the rotations each last 2 weeks long. Last time we had 2 Fire Heroes, and this time the requirement is 4 Covenant Heroes, which just means Fire, Ice, and Earth Heroes, no Moonlight Heroes. So we can't use Suthin anymore, instead we'll be using Loka. Loka has 2 debuffs on her S3, which combined with the 2 debuffs on Secret's S2 makes up for 4, all 100%, so we'll be guaranteed to clear as long as their turn order lines up. There's a couple of other things, like Loka can push Sigrid, and you can manipulate their turns a little bit, which helps. We have no AoEs here really, it's just Hammer and S1, but the damage doesn't matter because as long as we clear all 3 break phases, we're guaranteed to get at least 4.5 million. And we'll also mention that the team I used last time that had Ball in place of Loka still works. If you did it with that team last time, just copy your stats and do it again, it still works, because there was no Moonlight Hero in that team. So you can just run that again. I'll probably put that at the end of after this Loka run too, just so you don't have to swap videos to see it if you haven't seen it yet. But let's look at everyone's stats here first. So here is Brieg. He's just on a bunch of HP gear, as tanky as I can, while still having a bit of speed, because we do need some speed on him to get enough hits in before the break phase starts, with Steadfast Gatekeeper as his artifact. And then there is Tamarin, who is on her normal gear from Path of Air, though I stole her accessories for Brieg, so she's using some substitutes with Magwara's Tome as their artifact. If you find yourself needing more sustain, you can give her Rod of Amaryllis or Unfading Memories or something. There's also Loka, you kind of want her to be decently fast with a ton of HP. This is just because she has 3-star stats. Our Tamarin's not healing too much, so sustaining up's going to be the hard part. That's also why I gave her Proof of Valor, to try and mitigate some of the damage that she takes. Oh, of course, you're going to want to enhance her S3 to get the 100% proc chances. And then there is Sigrid, who I did remember to Mola her S2 this time, but she actually has a 100% chance to land her debuffs. And for her gear, this is just her, this is just the usual destruction set, but I gave her an HP neck. Doesn't really matter too much because we're not aiming for damage, so I opted to bulk her up a bit, so that she wouldn't die as easily. That is it for the stats for this team, and now we can take a look at our run. Abyss 92. That Flurry just Curus. I should build Curus. I was debating if I wanted to build Curus or if I wanted to build Shuri, but I think I'd rather build Curus. Because Shuri, I'm just going to put into Grace of Growth, right? For Abyss 92, you can just Archie it. I don't even think you need Curus, but Curus is nice for some other floors later anyway, so worth building her. Or for what, Dark Expedition? You could also just use, I mean, Camilla works. $48 Mystic Pulls? Let's see. 21,000 divided by 271 is roughly 77 Mystic Pulls. So you should be fine. I have to check the Abyss Guide real quick. Gotta look a bit ahead of the floors. How much Covenant bookmarks? 21000 divided by 70. About 300. About 300 rolls. So bookmark wise, that's 1500? Okay, Furious and Celine, I'm using Shuri. Or Furious and Celine, I'm using Curus. Challenge Abyss is the question. How much will I be using Shuri in Challenge Abyss? good for next rift? How do you know what the next rift is? Or you just mean the Covenant bookmarks? Yeah, that'll be nice. Okay. The thing is... I'll just build Curus. The thing is I don't want the 6-star her. That's my problem. I don't want to 6-star her. But not 6-starring her is annoying because you lose so much bulk for it. I know it's like a relatively cheap investment. I'm just being cheap. Yeah, it's honestly, it's worth it for the bulk.
더 강해졌나 보네요.
What are her awakens? Wow, that effectiveness actually might be needed. We'll see. How about I look at Curus's gear now and we see how bad it is. I just have not crafted my gear. I haven't crafted my gear, so that's why my my stuff is so high. Do you even need to mull a Curus S2? We'll deal with that later. We're mulling her S1 for sure. Only 7 catalysts. You have 2 times that? Nice. I still have to roll all my gold and craft all my gear, so... Or roll all my sky stones and craft all my gear, so the gold is going down very soon. Wait, -1 turn costs nothing. Okay, fine, we'll do it. Alright, how much effectiveness can we stack up on here? This arena necklace, and then what other hit set gear do I have? I got the hit set sword. Let's enhance this. I'll just max it out. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, Nightmare Raid, woo! Okay, I have way more than the required effectiveness. Though I did also... Oh, I forgot I had these. I also got pretty lucky on my phases. Okay, let's cut everything out. This by itself is 83. There's also 12 effectiveness in the runes that I don't have, so that's 95. It's 165, we need 70 more. Hit set covers that. But you can literally steal Tamarin's gear, and you're like pretty close to it. You do Tamarin's gear with this, then you take this. Though I guess Tamarin needs Tamarin's gear. Yeah, maybe not. Steal Furious's gear. I am actually mildly curious. What if I tried to do this with, like... What if I tried to do this with, like, all HP sets or something stupid? Surin for where? $193, that's more than enough. This Hall of Trial? Yeah, I don't think she's really worth building, though. Yeah, Grace of Growth. So this is done, and then... Let's do Abyss. Abyss, floor 91, Charlotte. What did I write? Charlotte cannot be debuffed through normal means. She won't take any damage unless she's debuffed. You need to kill the mushrooms around her in order to debuff her, with each mushroom inflicting a different debuff for 2 turns. All of the enemies will only take damage from single target attacks. Yellow unbuffable, blue speed debuff, purple defense break, red attack debuff. The order listed is also my preferred kill order for the mushrooms. Charlotte gains CR every time she's attacked, so I leave the red mushroom for last so I can hit it with Isaria S1 and Tamarin S1. Once Death Break is applied, I'm missing a space here. Start directly attacking Charlotte until the buff wears off, then kill the red mushroom to reduce Charlotte's S3 damage. You can also use Aeros S3 for defense buff to lower the damage even more. Charlotte's S2 can also dual attacks with ally. Each mushroom has a different effect, but they shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Okay, say less. I guess I'll just use this hall tab. I also have to re-gear everybody. Ross. You, sir. Arius. HP set. Acquisition. Mine. Also mine. And then... Ross, Asaria, Tamarin... 5-star Curus. It's too late, man. I already 6-starred her. Okay, so I'm only using 5 units here. Ross, Tamarin, Montmorency, Commander Lorena. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, never mind, I'm good. When did I leave off in Abyss? You beat Epic 7? How did you beat Epic 7? Yeah, I figured you were behind. I was like, I swear to God, I talked about Curus a while ago. Let's make sure everybody's geared. Commander Arena is not geared for sure. That's off? I might reforge this anyways. This helmet's probably getting reforged, so we'll just roll with this. Well, when I get reforged mats, I will reforge it. Wait, no, I don't even need to reforge it. I have this. I'm pretty sure Daydream Joker still works, so we can just take this. I think my Mercedes is also not geared, so I might as well gear her right now. Oh, she is geared. Very cool. Ah, Saria was not geared. I'm assuming this is all Saria's gear. What do you mean? Like this? It's every 2 weeks. It's every 2 weeks you can open a new side story. It's just on a rotation. I have to make sure I claim these. I have to make sure I claim these tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll claim them tomorrow. Yeah, oh, so that timer isn't dependent on when you start your side story. It's just at the same time for everybody, every 2 weeks, you can start a new one. So you can kind of like delay your side story a bit if you need to. Alright, let's run the floor. Let's take a look at it.
무서워. 저리 가세요. 맹세합니다. 피어나라. 안식을 그리지 만개하라.
Oh, maybe I should run Brieg. I should run Brieg. Charlotte, wait, actually no, it doesn't matter, because
내가 지켜줄게.
I don't need to run Breed. Because Charlotte can't be debuffed anyways, right? We'll see. We'll see how useless this area is.
방패 기사단은 물러서지 않습니다.
Funk.
명을 따르겠습니다.
I'm kind of gonna waste some time on the floor to get some souls, see if we need it.
수행을 계속할까요?
Yeah, I brought her here for the CD reset. Don't know how necessary it is.
좋아.
Getting double
한번 해보자.
idol form is always nice. Let's see if we need the souls at all.
보여드리죠. 각오하세요.
시작해 볼까? 여기.
준비됐어요. 제 창이 여러분을 보호할 겁니다. 곁에 있을게요. 눈 감으면 안 돼.
What does this do?
지휘관이
Nothing.
근처를
Just does
보여드리죠.
damage.
꼭 싸워야.
That does damage. That does so much.
안식을 드리죠. 기절할 것 같아. 수행을 계속할 거예요.
내가 지켜줄게.
무서워. 명을 따르겠습니다. 방패 기사단은 물러서지 않습니다.
Gale wind!
눈 감으면 안 돼.
Alright, so... Dude, that Abyss, the 85 Abyss lifesteal set used to be the GOAT.
노래할게요. 신사숙녀 여러분. 맹세합니다. 검요. 안식을 드리죠.
Okay, let's go yellow first.
맹세요.
좋아. 한번 해보자고. 각오.
I just still remember, like, the OG automaton power.
제 창이 여러분을 보호할 겁니다.
To blue.
제 노래를 들어요. 함께해요. 준비됐어요.
Actually, killing blue there was a bad idea, right?
야,
Oh, I'm not supposed to hit red, I'm supposed to hit purple. Whoops.
시작해 볼까? 따라.
함께 싸워요.
Alright, slam it into her!
지휘관이 근성을 보여드리죠. 모든 것을 뚫어버리겠어.
This is doing much less than I hoped it would.
방패 기사단은 물러서지 않습니다. 명을 따르겠습니다. 기절할 것 같아. 노래를 들어주세요. 제 무대예요. 신사숙녀 여러분.
싸워야 한다고. 쉽지 않을 거야.
준비됐어요.
Was she
수행을
cleansed?
계속할 거예요.
When attacked while debuffed, dispels all debuffs. How come she didn't dispel last time? Oh, that's cringe.
자. 각오하세요. 반짝 빛나려. 함께 싸워요. 제 창이 여러분을 보호할 겁니다.
Is that bugged or something? Why did she cleanse her death break?
야!
Gale wind!
내가 지켜줄게.
Alright, kill yellow.
준비됐어요. 명을 따르겠습니다.
We'll hit this mushroom. We'll be death broke
지휘관의
it.
근성을 보여드리죠.
Okay.
제 노래를 들어요. 반짝이는
꼭 싸워야 한다면.
I'm going to Let's see, what should I do? I will do this.
함께 싸워요. 수행을 계속할 거예요.
I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna hit Charlotte. We'll save that mushroom for later. Ow.
안식을 드리죠. 꽃의 맹세. 곁에 있을게요. 무서워. 새 노래를 들어주세요. 신사장님 여러분. 노래할게요. 함께해요. 준비됐어요. 방패기사단은 물러서지 않습니다. 나의 후지 철끝 드러나. 맹세합니다.
좋아. 한번 해보자. 받아라.
함께 싸워요. 강이 등장. 반짝이는 제 창이 여러분을 보호할 겁니다.
She didn't do it this time.
시작해 볼까?
I guess she does it if she dodges. Is that just an unlisted thing? She dispels if you hit her with an Earth Hero? I'm not the crazy one here, right?
지휘관의 근성을 보여드리죠.
Let's see. No. It's just... Well, no, I hit her with an Earth Hero, and it's only the defense break. It only happens to defense break. We're rushing defense break.
쉽지 않을 거야.
준비됐어요. 무서워. 수행을 계속할 거예요. 야!
It just says one attack while debuffed. It does not specify anything about an Earth Hero or anything. It just says one attack while debuffed. I forgot to press S2 onto... Oh, my S3's back up.
내가 지켜줄게. 각오.
Okay, let's do this.
함께 싸워요. 방패기사단은 물러서지 않습니다.
I'm gonna hit her. Okay, that's fine. Now let's do this. And she cleanses the defense break. Oh! It's because the defense breaks are overlapping. That's stupid. You overwrite the defense break with your own defense break.
준비됐어요.
Good to know. Floor 91 is one of the first floors. Actually, is it? Is it one of the first floors we have the manual? We just skip to the boss, right? Floor 1 doesn't matter.
무서워. 곁에 있을게요.
좋아. 한번 해보자고.
Should be S3ing for souls.
지휘관의 근성을 보여드리죠. 맡길게요. 눈 감으면 안 돼. 라라라. 각오하세요.
내가 지켜줄게. 그 어떤 운명도 나를 막지는 못해.
무서워. 저리 가세요.
There shouldn't be mate. We had mate last week, right?
제 창이 여러분.
Mate is only every other week.
명을 따르겠습니다.
시작해 볼까?
기절할 겁니다. 수행을 계속할 거예요. 야? 맹세입니다. 무서워. 저리 가세요.
꼭 싸워야 한다면
안식을 드리죠. 방패 기사단은 물러서지 않습니다. 눈 감으면 안 돼.
좋아.
It's just every other week.
각오하세요. 여기요.
No? Okay, fine. We killed it then.
근성을 보여드리죠.
Did not want to do that.
기절할 것 같아요.
내가 지켜줄게.
무서워. 여기에요. 준비됐어요. 제 창이
No, stop dual attacking.
곁에 있을게요. 눈 감으면 안 돼. 저리 가세요.
시작해 볼까?
명을 따르겠습니다. 방패 기사단은 물러서지 않습니다. 야!
So, for floor 91, our team is just the usual Asaria, Tamarin, Ross, Commander, Arena. This floor has a unique mechanic where you can only damage Charlotte when she's debuffed, and she can only be debuffed by you killing these mushrooms. Every single time you take a turn, it'll label which mushroom does what. Decreased speed cannot buff. Red is attack debuff, and then purple is defense break. I would say the order you want to kill them in is I would kill yellow first, where they cannot buff, because Charlotte gives herself a random buff every single time she takes a turn. We can reset Cameron here. I would kill it yellow, then blue, then purple. One thing you don't want to do is make sure you never hit Charlotte with Asaria if you can help it. This is just because you can overwrite the debuffs on Charlotte with your own. And she also has a passive where if she's attacked while debuffed, she dispels all debuffs. The debuffs you get from killing these mushrooms are undispellable. Here, it can't be dispelled, but if Asaria overwrites the undispellable death break with her own, that can be dispelled. So you'll lose your debuff, or your defense break, if you actually hit Charlotte with Asaria. So you do want to be careful of that. So now we can kill this guy.
꼭 싸워야 한다면
And we can also kill this guy.
뭐 하는 게 좋아.
Now she's got defense break. And I'm going to S1 first. Switch up for attack buff. With a Asaria turn, we'll hit the mushroom instead, so we don't accidentally remove the defense break. We can S3 again. We've got some souls saved up from the first wave, so I'll use a soul burn here for extra damage.
내가 지켜줄게. 쉽지 않을 거야.
Oh, Ross also removes it. That's kind of annoying. There's not really any way around that, honestly. Because even if you used Break here, he would also remove it. You just take the damage while you can.
함께 싸워요. 수행을 계속할 거예요.
Now we're gonna kill off this mushroom before we head into the next phase.
시작해 볼까?
Also gonna S3 just for the defense buff, because she's about to use her S3. We can kind of face tank it, because this is pretty old content, but...
신사숙녀 여러분, 지휘관의 근성을 보여드리죠. 자, 명을 따르겠습니다.
I'll also take time to reset Tamarin.
피어나라. 각오하세요. 눈 감으면 안 돼. 제 노래를 들어주세요. 제 노래를 들어요. 반짝이는
좋아. 한번 해보자고.
Let's kill yellow again.
준비됐어요. 수행을 계속할 거예요. 야! 안식을 드리죠. 노래할게요. 함께 싸워요.
I did not mean to one-shot it, I had attack buff, I guess.
제 창이 여러분을
Usually,
보호할 겁니다.
you try to kill blue before you... try to kill blue fast, just because each of these mushrooms can also debuff and blue does defense break, but I can just soul burn here and that'll also cycle off the defense break.
방패기 사단은 물러서지 않습니다. 자, 곁에 있을게요.
꼭 싸워야 한다면.
So now let's whittle this guy down.
준비됐어요. 수행을 계속할 거예요. 신사숙녀 여러분. 무서워.
I'm gonna avoid hitting Charlotte with anybody that's not Commander of the Arena, just because she does get CR push every single time you hit her.
명을 따르겠습니다. 기절할 것 같아. 저리 가세요. 제 창이 여러분을 보호하겠습니다.
좋아. 한번 해볼까?
각오하세요.
Tamarin's S3 is up already, so there's no point in resetting her.
눈 감으면 안 돼.
I'm also actually going to wait a turn before using it, because we're about to try to kill the mushrooms again anyways.
시작해 볼까? 쉽지 않을 거야.
함께 싸워요. 수행을 계속할 거예요. 야! 맹세합니다.
We can kill blue.
영원히 맹세요. 무서워. 제 노래를 들어주세요. 제때예요. 반짝이는 지휘관의 근성을 보여드리죠. 제 노래를 들어요. 여기에요. 준비됐어요.
좋아. 한번 해보자고. 받아라.
함께 싸워요. 방패기 사단은 물러서지 않습니다. 나의 의지를 창끝으로 놔. 각오하세요.
Reset Tamarin.
성령. 명을 따르겠습니다. 노래할게요. 신사숙녀 여러분. 곁에 있을
I probably should have held Commander of the Arena S3,
내가 지켜줄게.
because she would have had
제 창이
enough souls to soul burn it if I waited, but
자,
Charlotte's pretty much dead at this point.
눈 감으면
We're just going to go again.
제 노래를 들어주세요. 등장. 반짝이는
Pretty sure this kills her.
근성을 보여드리죠.
성의 힘을.
Yep, and that's floor 91 done. Lifesteal set from Abyss, the 88 one, honestly, this entire set doesn't really work by itself because it has no defense and it has no crit chance. And only the left side pieces are usable. So you kind of just have to like wait until you get more lifesteal pieces. There's not really that many users of these stat combos for lifesteal anyways. No, Ken's not on lifesteal, bro. Okay. Everything the light touches is ML Ken gear. What if I just don't run a DPS on this floor? Oh, I should gear my Brieg though. Ravi. Ravi is the mediocre unit that gets slammed with random gear. Everything the light touches is Ravi gear.
기절할 것 같아. 저리 가세요. 안식을 드리.
No thanks. ML Ball was so miserable.
꽃의 맹세. 맹세.
Okay, I kind of have my regrets about not bringing a DPS to this floor. I forgot we actually have to do damage at some points. Okay, let's try again. I'll gear Curus. I'll gear Curus. What do I give her? Rosa Hargana. There we go. Whatever leftover speed gear I have. Okay, man. Is this +9? That's depressing. I'm just gonna max this out. Actually, I'm just gonna use a +10.
각오하세요. 피어나라. 곁에 있을게요. 영원한
Fire Corvus? Fire Corvus was so annoying. He was just completely unkillable.
눈 감으면 안 돼. 저리 가세요. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 한 발로 끝내드리죠. 준비됐습니다.
The unkillable Demon King himself.
이제 괜찮을 거예요. 명을 따르겠습니다. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 힘낼게요. 저도 조금쯤은 도움이 되고 싶어요. 최선을 다할게요. 많이 아팠죠? 기절할 것 같아. 저리 가세요. 각오하세요. 준비됐습니다. 갑니다. 네. 제 차례인가요? 눈 감으면 안 돼.
Yeah, people were running just Corvus, I remember that.
곁에 있을게요. 졸리지만 확실히 처리하죠. 준비됐습니다.
Okay, chill. That's so stupid.
무서워. 저리 가세요. 안식을 드리죠.
What the? Someone tried the opposite me in arena. Why would you do that?
맹세합니다.
I'm just gonna kill this guy. Sick of him.
꽃의 검이요. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 피할 틈도 주지 않겠어요. 준비됐습니다. 최선을 다할게요. 갑니다. 얍! 기절할 것 같아. 제 노래를 들어주세요. 노래할게요. 신사숙녀 여러분.
But one day, sure man, one day.
힘낼게요. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요.
Resistant! Who is my high attack unit? Oh, this area.
곁에 있을게요. 준비됐습니다. 도와드릴게요. 많이 아팠죠? 제 노래를 들어요. 반짝이는
That's cool.
명을 따르겠습니다. 힘낼게요. 이제 괜찮을 거예요. 졸리지만 싸울 한 발로 끝내드리죠. 준비됐습니다. 눈 감으면 안 돼.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down for them, like, doing new things with units and reworking them. It just sucks whenever they miss and they never go back.
제 차례인가요? 갑니다. 얍! 안식을 드리죠.
Yeah, there are. There's some in the nightmare raid guide. Hold up, we have a command for this now.
기절할 것 같아. 저리 가세요. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 최선을 다할게요.
Ow, why are we dying?
당신의 아픔을 제가 덜어드릴게요. 무서워.
Hey, good luck. Nightmare raid's not that bad. You just have to have the units for it.
많이 아파요. 준비됐습니다.
Oh, leave me alone.
기절할 것 같아. 저리 가세요.
Maybe I 6-star this area just for the bulk too. 6-starring pretty cheap.
곁에 있을게요.
Not awakening her for sure, but I'll 6-star her.
졸리지만 확실히 처리하죠. 준비됐습니다.
Because I can see my frames dropping. Why? Ow. Alright, we're 6-starring this area. 200 F res 85 F stuff is just kind of as you get a bunch of gear, it'll happen. I'm sick of dying to random things. Whoa, how much Sigma is that?
칭찬해 주실 겁니까? 기꺼이 받아들이죠.
This will be fine. Ooh, BBK is a very nice thing to roll. Congrats. I remember on my old account I also had issues with this lore, but that was mainly dying in the second part. You know, we're killing the rats. Can we kill the rats? No, we're just killing boss.
무서워. 제 노래를
Yeah, they can all get to the boss on auto.
들어주세요. 빛날 거예요. 시청자 여러분. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 끝내드리죠.
It'll be easy on your second clear, just because you can teleport straight to the boss.
도와드릴게요. 갑니다. 얍! 제 무대예요. 벽이에요. 명을 따르겠습니다. 최선을 다할게요. 힘들고 무섭지만 포기하지 않을 거예요. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 자, 제 차례인가요? 이제
Resisted again. 0 F-res, by the way.
강이 등장. 반짝이는 곁에 있을게요. 힘낼게요. 갑니다. 얍! 준비됐습니다.
He gets like free crit chance or something now, right? I barely even remember that. Ow, off, brother, off.
여기에요. 그러니까. 안식을 드리죠. 제 차례인가요? 당신의 아픔을 제가 덜어드릴게요. 무서워. 저리 가세요. 두지 않겠어요. 준비됐습니다. 실선을
Guild War? I mostly do Arena. Guild War I do, but it's like, I kind of just like, run it.
맹세합니다.
I kind of just run it.
만개하라. 꽃의 검이여.
Oh, Guild War started. I wonder who I matched versus.
눈 감으면 안 돼. 새 노래를 들어주세요. 노래할게요. 신사숙녀 여러분,
Shining.
졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요.
Damn, that is a lot of crit chance.
새 노래를 들어요.
Okay, this guy's guaranteed dead now, right? We just killed the rat.
각오하세요. 준비됐습니다.
I like Montmorency here just for more healing.
이제 괜찮을
This floor in particular does a lot of damage.
곁에 있을게요. 힘낼게요. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요.
This is 35%. We're a little bit short. Okay, well, good enough.
기절할 것 같아요.
In 2 turns, you will die.
안식을 드리죠. 무서워. 저리 가세요. 준비됐습니다. 자, 최선을 다할게요. 눈 감으면 안 돼.
Okay, now how do I play this floor? Play as normal, I guess.
새 노래를 들어주세요. 반짝 빛날 거예요. 신사숙녀 여러분, 맹세합니다. 피어나라. 명을 따르겠습니다. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요.
I should wait a turn, right?
갑니다. 이 앞에 무대예요. 벽이에요. 알겠습니다. 도와드릴게요.
Now.
많이 아팠죠? 안식을 빌어. 영원한 맹세요. 준비됐습니다. 확실히 처리하죠. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요.
Yeah, quick battle in Arena increases friendship.
반짝이네. 진짜인가요? 서둘러요. 각오하세요. 들리나요? 맞춰주세요. 준비됐습니다. 기절할 것 같아.
Resistance again. This is 15, 30. This is 30%. Okay, so he's phasing soon. We'll hold S3. Ow.
맹세합니다. 이제 괜찮을 거예요. 눈 감으면 안 돼. 저리 가세요. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요.
Yeah, that's why the carrot chop is so nice, because you're gonna get so many catalysts.
최선을 다할게요. 갑니다. 얍! 곁에 있을게요.
싸울 때입니다.
무서워. 내 차례봐요.
뜯어주마.
준비됐습니다.
I'm gonna arcade this just as I can.
막을 수 없다. 놈도 놓치지 않겠다.
도와드릴게요.
Oh, hello there, Thea.
많이 아팠죠?
Give me your Twitch Prime, bro. Oh, you did. Thank you, thank you.
무너져.
맹세합니다.
Okay, ow. Is this S2 up? Okay, we're waiting a turn then.
기절할 것 같아. 새 노래를
You're my second subscriber. Massive.
등장. 신사숙녀 여러분. 울리지만 싸울 순 있어요.
I have to wait a turn.
제 차례인가요? 갑니다. 얍!
맞서 싸울 힘은
제 무대예요.
Cameron also strips, huh? It's just... Oh, cool, we hit. So it's 50% chance he strips there. Ow.
준비됐습니다. 한 발로
Yeah.
울리지만
I don't even know who has my prime right now.
힘낼게요.
Let's do this.
조금쯤은 도움이 되고 싶어요.
Well, you know who has your prime now, it's me.
반짝이네. 안식을 드리죠.
I don't watch Twitch streams anymore because it's just ads. Too many ads.
꽃의 맹세. 각오하세요. 여기요. 잠깐만요. 최선을 다할게요. 이제 괜찮을 거예요.
Oh, I guess we're in the phase now.
눈 감으면 안 돼.
I should hold idle form here. Kind of annoying, but... What does Roman S3 do? Can't see it. Very cool.
내 차례가요.
After the new player series, I mean, this new player account's lasting for a while. Ow.
제 차례인가요?
No, Montmorency! I kind of need you to proc there.
무서워.
I have to use this.
노래를 들어주세요. 반짝 빛나셔요. 시청자 여러분. 준비됐습니다.
Afterwards, maybe. I mean, like, I might as well do it in my free time, because
여기 봐주세요.
my free time is all spent playing this game anyways.
무너져.
갑니다. 얍 노래.
What do you mean, what's behind the new account? Oh, it's just because they had a big update, so there's a lot of new stuff. Please stop.
졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 확실히 처리하죠. 준비됐습니다. 갑니다. 네, 네. 도와드릴게요. 당신의 아픔을 제가 덜어드릴게요.
결코 피하지 못할 겁니다.
Wait, that's not right. Oh, we just lived that, it's fine.
많이 아팠죠?
I thought that was gonna kill me.
반짝이네. 맹세합니다.
He's going to S2, so we're gonna hold.
졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 제 차례인가요? 이제 괜찮을 거예요. 기절할 것 같나요?
Ow. Ow.
싸울 때입니다.
안식을 드리죠.
We can reset Tamarin here.
검역,
Montmorency can cleanse.
각오하세요.
Let's strip.
만개하라. 꽃의 검역. 갑니다. 얍, 준비됐습니다.
This isn't up yet. Can I just Archie him? How much does Archie actually do?
성의 힘을
무서워.
Pretty good amount.
새 노래를 들어주세요. 새 노래를 신사숙녀 여러분. 도와드릴게요. 많이 아팠죠? 곁에 있을게요. 제 무대예요.
I'm willing to bet you could get away with using like Ross or Breek here and just or people tanking it up. But that sounds kind of miserable, Arky spamming the entire floor.
졸리지만 싸울 수 있어요. 주지 않겠어요. 준비됐습니다.
Okay, that kills him. One 303. Oh, that is a lot more. I guess it's the sword difference, and I have attack subs on my pieces. It is what it is. This Rosa Hargana is kind of useless. I'm gonna change it for Proof of Valor. Okay, let's do this floor again, and then it's time to sleep.
눈 감으면 안 돼. 저리 가세요. 안식을 드리죠. 피어나라. 맹세합니다. 영원한 맹세요. 졸리지만 확실히 처리하죠. 준비됐습니다.
That Proof of Valor is gonna put in work. We almost died so many times on the last fight. I should have S3'd. Alright, I was gonna kill a rat.
졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 진짜인가요? 갑니다. 얍! 무서워. 제 노래를 들어주세요. 제 노래를 들어요. 반짝이는 도와드릴게요. 많이 아팠죠? 명을 따르겠습니다. 준비됐습니다. 여기 봐주세요. 잠깐만요. 반짝 빛날 거예요. 여기에요. 아이고, 아야. 갑니다. 얍. 안식을 드리죠. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 한 발로 끝내드리죠. 준비됐습니다.
Only two.
다니 등장. 신사숙녀 여러분, 최선을 다할게요. 이제 괜찮을 거예요. 각오하세요.
Honestly, resetting Curus is kind of the play sometimes.
꽃의 맹세. 곁에 있을게요. 눈 감으면 안 돼. 졸리지만 싸울 확실히 처리하죠. 준비됐습니다. 힘낼게요. 힘들고 무섭지만 포기하지 않을 거예요.
Okay, so he's dead next turn.
도와드릴게요. 많이 아팠죠? 맹세합니다. 기절할 것 같아. 저리 가세요. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 아이고. 눈 감으면 안 돼. 여기요. 제 차례인가요? 갑니다. 얍! 곁에 있을게요. 안식을 드리죠.
So here we are on floor 92. We've got Curus as our DPS this time, and I've put in Montmorency as a second healer. This is just because the floor is mainly focused around us doing damage with Curus Poison, and I'd rather have a second healer than any sort of offensive utility that Ross or Brieg brings. The main thing is you're just going to whittle away at Tywin until we get to 70% of his HP. You do want to wait a turn because his S2 dispels all debuffs from allies, so we're not going to Curus immediately. We're just going to wait a little bit first.
준비됐습니다. 둘다 최선을 다할게요.
맞서 싸울 힘은
So now he cleanses all debuffs,
각오하세요.
and we can reset Cameron, and also strip his buffs.
만개하라. 꽃의 검이여.
He's got a passive in here somewhere.
힘낼게요.
Well, there's a passive in here somewhere because I have it written down. It's for the ads that he summons later. There's ads that he summons later
많이 아팠죠. 제 눈.
that make him dual attack. Wait, let me read this again. Oh, okay, I see. It's for the unbuffable.
신사숙녀 여러분.
Well, let's do this fight one more time. Then I'm sleeping.
모르지만 피할 힘도 주지 않겠어요. 준비됐습니다.
Resistance.
드리죠. 들리나요? 알겠습니다. 도와드릴게요. 당신의 아픔을
I feel like this fight is where it's really nice to have 200 FRES Montmo.
기절할 것 같아. 새 노래를 들어주세요. 등장. 반짝이는 최선을 다할게요. 이제 괜찮을 거예요.
Not appreciated.
여기에요. 각오하세요. 갑니다. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 곁에 있을게요.
We're pretty close. One more auto gets it.
신사숙녀 여러분. 제 차례인가요?
Yep, there we go.
무너져
눈 감으면 안 돼.
I mean, our S3 is up. Oh, I meant to press R key there.
준비됐습니다. 확실히 처리하죠. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요.
싸울
Oh, I guess triple poison also does it.
건방지게 구는 것 여기까지다 알려주지
많이 아팠죠? 기절할 것 같아. 저리 가세요. 준비됐습니다. 맹세합니다. 영원히 맹세요. 도와드릴게요.
This floor is annoying. It's not that bad. Could be worse.
무서워.
I'm giving it a couple of tries just to get used to it again.
명을 따르겠습니다.
무너져
졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요.
맞서 싸울 힘은
눈 감으면 안 돼. 새 노래를
This unbuffable is honestly a non-issue, right? Like, we don't really care about it. Because what are we doing with a pack buff?
최선을 다할게요. 갑니다. 얍! 안식을 드리죠.
93 is easier. Do I have an Abyss command? I don't. I should add that. I also should have reset Tamarind there.
준비됐습니다. 한 발로 끝내드리죠. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 도와드릴게요.
Okay, that's enough.
저도 조금쯤은 도움이 되고 싶어요. 곁에 있을게요.
Euphine needs so little gear, right? You can just...
검요. 각오하세요.
Yeah, you can't 2 Deathbreaker. The strat for 2 Deathbreaker is an Unmolded Furious. Or Unawakened Furious.
제 차례인가요? 이제 괜찮을 거예요. 등장. 신사숙녀 여러분. 준비됐습니다. 여기 와주세요. 그러니까 힘낼게요.
Well, because, okay, Euphine...
안식을 드리죠.
0 speed Euphine shouldn't cut in the second wave. But zero, like, you just run a Furious, because when he S2s, he doesn't get extra turn if he's not awakened.
기절할 것 같아요. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요.
싸울 때입니다. 무너져.
제 차례인가요?
Okay, ow.
갑니다. 얍! 명을 따르겠습니다. 당신이다요.
우리를 막을 수 없다.
무서워. 제 노래를 들어주세요. 반짝 빛날 거예요.
I'm pretty sure she, like, even with Destro obliterates it.
반짝이는 준비됐습니다. 피할 틈도 주지 않겠어요. 졸리지만 싸울 순 있어요. 도와드릴게요. 내 차례 봐요.
끊어주마.
That almost kills him.
곁에 있을게요.
Wait, that cleanses him. Okay, well, that was not the play. Good to know. I will save this floor for later. I have to burn my... I have to burn my flags on main and also get rid of my energy. Cinnabuns. Are there any towers for me to take down? Nope. Uh-uh. Yeah, there's nothing here, huh? Where am I from? I'm from the US. Can we kill this?
이제 푹 쉬어.
선사할 것은 파멸뿐. 패.
타올라라.
And we hit Adden
바이바이.
at the start. Oh, she missed 2? That's massive.
메르세데스. 주니어.
My Mercedes is dead as hell, but...
허무의 지정.
Okay, or we can do that. If she kills Army?
하찮군.
I might be a genius. It's too easy.
방해꾼은
Okay, yeah, we're yielding. Nice, that's one draw. What sets are currently worth getting? Let me finish looking at towers and then I'll take a look. Okay, so we cannot hit anything anymore. But we should at least aim for people who are actually playing the game. This guy plays the game. You can have your... You can have your wins. Or...
소용없어요. 이미 다 적은 물고기인걸요?
진지한 광경을
I forgot to yield.
가끔은 실수하긴
Inting in Guild War? I can't beat any... I already got a draw, okay? I got one draw, which is more than expected of me. Damn, this guy needs the Mystics. Look at these attacks. That guy needs them. Poor guy.
당신의 삶은 이곳에 오기 위한 과정.
Okay, there we go. I actually used up all my flags this time. Oh, I never did this. Oh shit, I still have to burn all my energy here. Okay, okay. I was too busy doing Abyss.
어때요?
And who am I looking for? Sermia. Sermia gets DJ for now. We gotta give her some destruction gear. Do I have any pen gear left? And actually, why don't I just gear Sigrid again? I'm done with all trials. Okay, I'll just do this for now. Let's go quick battle Wyvern like 50 times. Wrong hunt team. Grieg. Furious, Mui. Give Furious Song Stars back. Failed. I was gonna send it down hunt. I don't really have anything else to do with my energy.
당신의 운을 또 방문하시게.
눈 감으면 안 돼. 랄라.
Team Expeditions? True. Damn, we're min-maxing the Goblin stage now. This is not min-maxing. I have 2 units but no single target attacks. Alright, what are we doing?
힘을 개방합니다.
상대해 주지.
No.
명령을 내려주십시오.
응?
생각보다 약하네.
선사할 것은 파멸뿐.
무서워.
Let's switch to something that can actually kill this properly. Well, this is not what I was looking for, but I guess it works.
꼭 싸워야 한다면. 도와줘. 여기.
I just love gold so much. Oh, this guy has one of the squishiest defenses I've ever seen.
그럼 저는 여기서 할까?
Green is good.
하찮군. 이 힘을 보아라.
What is... Doesn't this die to this? Whose defense is that? 175. Oh, that's Harrison, right?
선사할 것은 파멸뿐. 너리야. 더 많은 죽음을 보여주지.
Gear? I mean, even if Rift gives more gear than Hunt, it's not like gear is still like slow to acquire. It's just faster than Hunt. Yeah, it's not like insanely fast, it's just faster.
이 시간에도 다른 원정대들은 바삐 움직이고 있지.
I feel like my Earth expeditions are done. They are.
어떤 위기를 극복했느냐에 따라 가져갈 수 있는 물건이
Okay, either way, I need to sleep. I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, I should figure out somebody to raid. Hold up. Who is streaming? Who is streaming Epic 7? Sky King is streaming Gundam. That's not Epic 7. Okay, I need to be very careful with this name.